Well, hello there, Virgo, and welcome to your January 2023 monthly reading. We're going to take a look at your energy going into and coming out of January, see what you have going on. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what currently resonates in your life. Couple important things going on astrologically. We have the full moon in Cancer on January 6th, so this could be a time for higher emotions for you and those around you. Keep this in mind when communicating with others. We also have the new moon in Aquarius, and that is on January 21st. And let me see what we have going on, get these spread out. So you have the new moon on Aquarius January 21st. This is a good time to get started on any projects, right? You're going to be ready to get moving on your plans at this time. So let's see what we have going on for you. We have the unfolding. Access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. Very interesting. So that makes sense because with the start of the month, I see a lot of Virgos doing things more leisurely as we begin the month. I feel like you're going to be maybe working on more creative pursuits. So a lot of people start their workout resolutions, but I feel like that's not going to start right away in January. It's coming, but I feel like you're not going to be going immediately. We already talked about the full moon, so just be aware of how you're communicating with others during this full moon, because there are people around you are going to have higher emotions. I don't know so much it's going to affect you, but I think people around you, and that could cause problems for you, obviously. And then we have, again, the new moon in January 21st. I feel like this is going to be a good time for you to take a look at your routines. Remove anything that's wasting your time. You also could be starting new habits at this time. And those habits, like I said, I don't see you starting these resolutions right away. I feel like these new habits are going to start later, closer to the new moon, and these are going to be working on your wellness, improving your overall wellness. So there's going to be health-related things, I feel like, coming up 21st, where you really start focusing on improving your health. So we also have honest work. It's okay to have a job that's not very glamorous. Get some experience to help you move up in the future. Success is a process, not a quick fix. So obviously it's not going to apply to everyone that's watching, but honest work is a good way of saying, here's how, sometimes you have to start at the bottom in order to learn new things. So maybe some of you are wanting, you're kind of done with the work that you've been doing. And you're kind of thinking, well, what can I do now? I don't know anything about something that maybe there's something you're interested in, but you know nothing about it. This card is saying it's okay to put in the honest work. It's okay to start at the bottom, all right? Learn something new for once. We also have in the flow. The universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. And then cutting ties. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. Go with grace. Interesting. So obviously it's not going to apply to all of you, but cutting ties, this kind of goes back to what I was just saying about cutting out things that aren't, that are wasting your time. So maybe you realize that your current position is not going to get you to where you need to go, and you're going to start looking for another one. So let's see what we have going on for you there, my friend. What do we have going on? There we go. And we have two queens already that have made an appearance. So there could be close female friends, close female family members that are going to be making an appearance, helping you out. So let's see. I'm going to clarify as we go with my other deck. And then also I do have these dice. Make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to roll the dice and we're going to see what numbers come out. They could be significant numbers for you for the month. So first we have the Two of Wands, and this is all about making a decision. You're going to be weighing your alternatives, and you're ready to make positive moves forward, but not quite yet. You see how he's standing here? He's looking out at the sea. He's planning out his next conquest here. He's well-dressed. He's ready to go, but he's not moving yet. All right? That's exactly what I was saying in the beginning. You are going to be more leisurely as you begin the month, but you're ready to go. You're ready to jump at a moment's notice, and that'll come. That's going to come. because then you have the Six of Wands. And this is all about positive movement forward. Congratulating yourself, but you're going to keep going, keep pushing forward. I feel like this is kind of signifying when you're going to move forward. Again, we have January 6th, the full moon. So around the full moon might be the time that you start kind of proceeding forward with some plans. If you can get it closer to the new moon on the 21st, that's usually better. It's going to be in Aquarius. It's a good time to start new things, but just something to keep in mind. If you're feeling it, then go for it, my friend. Whoop. All right, we had a couple jump out here. So let's see what we have. We have Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Star. Now, we have Wands. Queen of Wands is all about acting. Stop dreaming and do it. Go for more action. Take some risks. Don't procrastinate anymore. Okay, Queen of Wands is coming out for a reason here. And honestly, we got 4 queens now. 4 queens have come out now. This can mean an important large event with lots of women involved. This can mean that you are speaking to a lot of women, so I would keep that in mind. You have the Queen of Swords, which we're going to go over here as well, but Queen of Swords is cutting off anything that's holding you back. I mentioned in the beginning that you're going to need to take a look at your routines, cut out anything that's wasting your time. Something's holding you back, Virgo. Okay, the Queen of Swords is coming out twice here to tell you that you need to free yourself of whatever is holding you back because it's slowing you down, it's dragging you down. And then you have the Star. And the Star is all about new hope. Your wishes being fulfilled. Also could symbolize an Aquarius in your life. But overall, this is gaining clarity, lighting the way, being in the spotlight even. So some of you may have an opportunity to be in the spotlight. So then we had honest work. It's okay to have a job that's not very glamorous. Get some experience. So we talked about learning something new at that time. And temperance is all about planting seeds that are going to take a while to grow. All right. So this can mean learning a whole new thing in your life, taking a new path as we see here. Temperance is about being patient. Let the seeds grow because it's going to be an amazing process for you. You just have to be very patient with it. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which I just talked about. The Queen of Swords, she freed herself. Her hands were bound and she freed herself to become the queen. You're being shown that it's possible. You just have to cut off any cords that are holding you back. Queen of Swords also is big on planning. So plan out your conquest. Plan out what it is that you're trying to proceed with and then start implementing it. Man, keep getting cards in 3s. So we have Page of Wands and the Page of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Very interesting. 2 pages. This could mean mentoring children, working with children. So some of you may have an opportunity to be around children at this time. So the Page of Wands we have coming out to clarify. And this is definitely starting something new, trying something new in business, being very excited. You know, she's throwing her wand up. She's, you know, almost feel like this is like an opportunity to learn like gymnastics or flag twirling or something like that. That's, you know, that's the image that I get with this, or dancing. So some of you could be going down that road. And then we have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is having lots of ideas. You see, she's reading, she's learning something new. Just like I said, gain the knowledge and look at everything that you can accomplish it once you gain that knowledge. And then with the 8 of Pentacles, this is all about learning a new craft. You know, you see her, she's studying, she's working with all these new tools. You know, this is like almost like she's learning like a type of green witchcraft. She has the books, the feather, she has the candle and the plant here, and then she has all these herbs over here, and then she's working with the phases of the moon. So maybe some of you are interested in, you know, learning something new about that field, about, you know, I wouldn't say like witchcraft, but like Wiccan beliefs, practices, but something to do with the moon. And I feel like, you know, maybe that's what's holding you back, is this fear of being, you know, some people have a negative connotation around that type of knowledge. So I think you just need to free yourself of that fear and just, you know, dip your toes in it a little bit. You see, a lot of these are on their tippy toes here. Just their toes are touching. All 3 of these cards, we have toes just touching the ground. So I really get the feeling it's something that you need to dip your toes in. And Temperance as well. I mean, Temperance is dipping her toes in. So overall, I feel like this is something that you just need to dip your toes in, see what it's all about, because I think that's going to open your eyes here, Virgo. Very interesting. So then we had in the flow, the universe is sending you help. And then we had cutting ties. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. We get the Queen of Cups first. And this is expressing yourself through art. I said in the beginning that some of you may be doing more creative pursuits. The Queen of Cups, she has the most ornate cup that she is holding here out of all the cups. This is your opportunity to really, create something ornate in your own life. Also can mean being on your spiritual path. And then we have the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is all about focusing on yourself. There could be something that you are cutting out, just like this says, cutting ties. You're cutting something out, and it's something that is close to you, something that you are not going to enjoy cutting out in the beginning. But this is all about bringing tremendous change to yourself here, okay? The Three of Swords, I always get that feeling when somebody's leaving a job, or if they're cutting something out of their life that's been in their life for a long time. In the beginning, it doesn't feel very good, but when you look back, you realize it was completely necessary for the change that you wanted. Let's clarify that Queen of Cups, please. Ooh, we have the Chariot. Beautiful. And clarify that Three of Swords. Thank you. So we have the Chariot. The Chariot is saying success can be yours. Don't give up. The universe has your back. I love the Chariot card because this is all about being confident in your strengths. You see, he's standing on the roof. He is confident in himself. He's confident that he's not going to fall. If he was afraid, he would be deep inside of this carriage, but he is on top. He is ready to go. You are ready to go. All right. If you want change, you're going to have to commit to the action. This is what this card is all about, is beginning a new journey here. And then with the Three of Swords, you have the Moon. The Moon is a card of mystery. All right. This can be, a card of trusting your intuition, proceeding forward with your own intuition guiding you. This is a card that says things are going to be challenging, but you don't want to be afraid during this time. It is going to be mysterious, but sometimes those can be the best adventures. So let me see what the dice have to say. What numbers does Virgo need to be aware of, please, for the month of January? Thank you. So we get 6 and 18, or if you add them together, we have 24. 6, 18, and 24. Now those could mean January 6th, 18th, or 24th, or they could just be numbers to watch out for. And we also have number 6 again, so I'd be very aware of January 6th. We have that twice here. And then we also have 9, or if you add them together, we have 15. So January 6th, the 9th, or 15th. Very interesting there. So overall, I like this reading for you. Please make sure you check out the video that I have pinned at the end. It is the first 3 months of 2023 if you haven't already watched it. And thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate the support. I will see you in your next reading. Goodbye.